Located in northeastern New York are the unique and diverse Adirondack Mountains. These geological formations are products of igneous and metamorphic rock deeply buried under the ground until an uplift occurred, eventually causing exposure of the billion-year-old rock. This uplifting caused the area to take the shape of a dome.
The Adirondack Mountains, contrary to popular belief, are not connected geologically to the Appalachian Mountain Range. The Adirondacks are part of the geological formation known as the Canadian Shield. The Canadian Shield is a Precambrian rock formation. The geological shape stretches from the Adirondacks to the northern islands of Canada.
Many millions of years ago, the accumulating pressure on the glaciers caused the frozen landscape to gain movement. Eventually, glacier movement caused erosion. This extraordinary action is called glacial erosion. As the massive glacier moved its way through what is now known as the Adirondack Mountains, it accumulated rocks, boulders, and other debris and scattered them around the region.
The Adirondack Mountains are known for vast areas of wetlands, ponds, and rivers, all originating from the Canadian Shield and the glacier movement across it. Large masses of the glacier broke off. As the glacier melted under the layer of till, today's wetland areas formed. This includes kettle ponds, lakes, and bogs.
Kettle ponds are ponds formed by massive chunks of ice from a glacier. These chunks break off and are eventually buried by glacial till. Once the ice chunk has settled and melted and has dropped below the water table, a kettle pond is formed.
The lakes in the Adirondack region were formed by the damming of river valleys. Giant chunks of ice broken off from the glaciers stopped the water flow and created many lakes. This process is how many of the beautiful lakes in the Adirondacks were formed.
Rivers in the Adirondacks have formed by tributaries of running water. This running water is a product of snowfall, rain, dew, and fog. Eventually, the water flow widens, forming the rivers we have today. Lake Tear of the Clouds, located below Mount Marcy, is the start of the Hudson River. The lake serves as the highest hydraulic source for the river. Running water off the mountain is the beginning of this system.
The rocks in the Adirondacks are mostly composed of igneous and metamorphic rocks. These rocks are from the Precambrian era and are around 1 billion years old. At one time, the Adirondacks were a hotspot for mining due to the abundance of valuable rocks and minerals. The large glacier that moved over this area picked up large rocks known as glacial erratics and deposited them throughout the Adirondack region.